The Chief Minister of Telangana has gone all out at the centre, saying the government had failed on all fronts and must be thrown out for the country to progress. K Chandrasekhar Rao described the BJP government at the centre as wicked and said their policies were anti-farmer, anti-poor and anti-middle class, benefiting only top corporates. He also announced that his government would not buy paddy from farmers in the Rabi season, citing the central government's refusal to buy parboiled rice from farmers in the state. Uma Sudhir joining us at this point with that big story. Uma, KCR literally boiling over with rage from what we make of those comments. What's happening here?
Very, very sharp attack on the centre and the BJP government there. Of course, there is a huge issue that is right now boiling in Telangana, where they are sitting on huge amounts of paddy at the market yards, which has to be bought by the state government or by the centre so that the farmers get some relief. And right now, as you know, it's been raining here and the paddy could in fact start sprouting, and that would really lead to huge losses for the farmers. And that's talking about the Kharif Rabi paddy that came in. And even in the Rabi crop, the Telangana has said that they are not going to set up any more paddy purchase centers, and have said that it's the central government that's refused to buy any of the parboiled paddy that comes out after Rabi season, and that's the reason he is not going to set up. And all the anger of the farmers who now will have to shift crops and will be waiting with crop in their hands and not getting sold, all that anger the Chief Minister would certainly like to direct at the centre, because the BJP leaders in the state have been going around blaming the state for the non-purchase of paddy from the farmers, and also saying that the Chief Minister is trying to mislead you and trying to confuse you by saying not to grow paddy. So Chief Minister has at one level realized that the BJP is going very aggressive politically in the state, while there is a real issue of paddy procurement, and he is asking, as you know, in Parliament also TRS MPs yesterday protested, demanding that there should be a national uniform procurement policy, pointing out that a state like Punjab, literally all of their food grains get purchased, whereas in a state like Telangana, very little of the paddy is getting purchased, and that it is very erratic and arbitrary on the part of the government, and that they must give a commitment on how much they'll purchase, so that there is some kind of a planning that can happen at the state level, and the state and the farmers are not left in the lurch. He is saying that at least 10,000 crore rupees he had to spend on paddy purchase, and that has not been bought by the centre, and that's leading to huge problems. Politically, this entire issue is also being seen in another light. In recent by-elections, including in Huzurabad, the BJP had won, and the BJP in the state is going aggressive, saying that it is fear of the Chief Minister that BJP will make inroads into Telangana, and that's the reason why he's going all guns blazing at the BJP at the centre. And as you would recall, he had in fact, just a day before the farm laws were repealed, he had sat on a Mahadharna here in Hyderabad and saying that he would lend voice to the farmers there. He had also announced, subsequently, after the repealing of the farm laws, he had announced that he will be paying compensation to each of those 750 farmers who had in fact died through the course of the farmers' protest. So politically, KCR wants to take the battle from Telangana to the centre, and that's the reason why he has very provocatively also said that he's going to dump paddy. He's going to transport rice from here, paddy from here, even if it costs 200 crore rupees. He says he will take it to Delhi and dump it before the Prime Minister's office and at India Gate, in order to draw the attention of the centre and the country to what he is trying to do for the farmers of Telangana. So he's using very, very sharp language for the Prime Minister and for the BJP government at the centre.
Oma, thanks so much for joining us with that big story.